Hello everyone, welcome to the new session of Fibre Crops Part 3. In this session, we are going to study about Crotalaria juncea. So these are some of the crops that produce fibers. Okay, so Crotalaria juncea, Crocus species, Cannabis sativa, that is called hemp, and Linum usitatissimum, that is flax. So these four species provide different types of fibers that are used. Okay, so we are going to study about these fibers, these fiber crops in this particular session. So let us start with the Crotalaria juncea. Vernacular name, sun hemp family and Fabaceae. Family is Fabaceae, and it is a species of Asian origin and grown in prehistoric times. So it is a species from Asian origin, means it has been originated in the Asian continent, right? And it is used as a source of bast fibers in India. Bast fibers we have already discussed. Bast fiber means phloem, pericycle, and cortex region of the plant is used for extracting fiber, right? So this bast fiber, it produces bast fiber, Crotalaria juncea. It has spread to other countries and grown for the fodder or green manure. So this is not only found in India but some other countries also, and it is a good source for the fodder or green manure. It is grown as commercial fiber crops in India, Bangladesh and Pakistan. So commercially, we are using this plant to extract fiber, and this is done in the three of the countries like India, Bangladesh and Pakistan. In India, the state that grow this particular plant, that is Orissa, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Maharashtra, West Bengal are some of the major sun hemp producing states. Okay, so these are some of the states in India that grow Crotalaria juncea. So here the morphology of the plants means how the plants look like. The plant is a tall, erect annual about 1 to 3 meter tall with a strong tap root system and penetrating the soil. So this particular plant is having a strong tap root system that go deep into the soil. Okay, so the roots produce nodules which are branched and lobed. So the roots are having nodules, right? So this is the tap root and these are the secondary roots like this. So they produces nodules in that which are branched and lobed. All vegetative parts of the plants are covered with hair. So the vegetative part means the stem are having small hairs over there, and the leaves are also having small hairs. So these hairs are called as ramenta. So they are present on the vegetative part of the plant. The leaves are quite small, lanceolate and subsessile. Flowers are small, yellow and borne in axillary raceme. So in the previous slide, we have just seen what is the type of flower they bear. So they bear axillary raceme, that is the inflorescence that is found in this particular plant. Flowers are small and yellow in color. The fruit is long pod with a prominent beak and contain kidney-shaped seeds. Out of 3 varieties, green, white and dew huddy, white variety produces nearly 60% of the fiber. Now the cultivation of the plant, how the plant is cultivated. The crop is well adapted to the tropical and subtropical climate with light loamy and well drained soil. So we require light loamy soil and the requirement of water is there. So the water should be well drained. Sun hemp is widely cultivated in the tropical and subtropical areas of the world. So In our country also, that we are in the tropical region, so we are having this particular crop in our country. It is grown at large scale in India, Bangladesh and Brazil. The plant grows well at the temperature 18 to 27 degrees centigrade and the area that receive rainfall below 200 mm. So we require a good rainfall for this particular plant. Uses. Now the bast fiber, we know that what is the bast fiber. So this bast fiber produced by the plant consists of ribbon shaped strands which are light in gray to yellow in color. So the strands are ribbon shaped and the fiber possesses great tensile strength and durability. So this is the characteristics of the fiber that we obtained from Crotalaria juncea. That is, they are having a good tensile strength and it is quite durable also. The fiber strands are lustrous, means they are having shine and resistance to moisture. The fiber are used in the manufacture of ropes, twins, cords, canvas, matting and soles for the shoes. So these are very important for the manufacturers of ropes, twins, cords, canvas that is used for painting, right? Matting and soles for the shoes also. Okay, so the next species is the Crotchorus species. Okay, vernacular name jute and the family that it belongs Tiliaceae. So these are very important point. Crotchorus species. The Crotchorus species belong to which family? That is Tiliaceae. This has been asked many times in the examination. It is one of the most important source of bast fibers. Again, this plant also used to take out bast fibers. Bast fibers, again, it is made, this fiber constitute which part of the plant? That is phloem, pericycle and cortex region of the stem. So this is called as bast fibers. It is widely cultivated along the cotton among all the natural fibers. Okay, so this is grow along with the cotton. Okay, and this is one of the important natural fiber, jute. The fiber is obtained from stem. In India, the fiber has been used as a sackcloth since ancient times. So from the ancient time, this particular jute that has been taken out from the Crotchorus species and that is used for making sack. Okay, sackcloth. In earlier times, India produced about 99% of the total jute. So now you can imagine that we are at the first position in producing jute. But today about 80% of the total production comes from India and Bangladesh. So we are the two countries that produces 80% of the total production of the world of jute. The two most cultivated species are Crotchorus capsularis and Crotchorus olitorius. So these are the two main cultivated species. It is believed that the plant derived its name from Corchorus, which was used by Greeks. It has been also cultivated in China, Thailand, Russian Federation, Vietnam and Myanmar. So these are some of the other countries that also produces jute along with the major producing country, that is India and Bangladesh. In India, it is mainly produced in the state of West Bengal, Bihar, Assam and Andhra Pradesh. So these are the states that are having good amount of rainfall, and for this we require good amount of drainage water. So that is why these states are good in producing jute. Morphology of the plants, how the plant look like. The plants are woody, branched, annual, which can grow up to 3.5 meter in height, having simple ovate, serrate and marginal leaves. Flowers are solitary or arranged in cymes. Crotchorus capsularis is tall branched annual with ovate glabrous leaves containing glycoside, that is crocourin. So this is one of the important chemical that can be obtained from this crocourin. This can also be asked, right? So just remember this. This is a glycoside that can be isolated from the Crocurus species, that is Crocurus capsularis. The flowers are yellow, small, and produce globular wrinkled capsules flattened at the top. The plant of Crocurus olitorius are also tall, bearing shining upper and rough under surface. So leaf is shining upper, but it is rough from the undersurface. The flowers are yellow, large, and produce long cylindrical ridged capsule with elongated beak. Cultivation. Crocus capsularis is grown as a rainy season crop, right? Because it requires lot of water, which grows well on warm, humid, rich loamy soil with annual rainfall ranging 150 to 250 centimeter. So they require good amount of rainfall. And the temperature that is suitable for its cultivation, that is 17 to 38 degrees centigrade. And humidity, it requires humidity also, that is around 70 to 90% of humidity. So it requires quite warm, humid and good amount of rainfall, and this grow in the loamy soil. So this you have to remember, the ranging of this rainfall, the ranging of the temperature and the ranging of the humidity, and the soil they require, that is loamy soil. The plants are harvested at the stage when the 50% of the fruiting is there, because both yield and quality of fiber is good. So at this particular time, that 50% of the fruiting is there, right? When there are fruits on the plant, right? 50%. Then at that particular time, it is good to extract the fibers. So the crop can be harvested at that particular time. Fibers are separated by retting. So in the retting, what we do, we take out these stems and we put in this water, right? And what happened? There are some microbes also present in the water, so they degrade the outer covering of the plant, this stem that is kept in the water, right? And what happened? All the fibers that are present, bast fibers, that get separated. So the process usually takes 10 to 30 days, and time of the process depend upon the maturity of the crop, water, temperature and depth of immersion. So we keep the water at particular temperature. For that there is a immersion, right? And generally the bundles of fibers are stacked upright in about 0.6 meter of water for the 2 to 3 days. So the retting removes the bark. So the outer bark of the stem get removed, right? And we can have the fibers. The fibers are yellow in color and possesses silk-like luster. So it is smooth, very smooth, silk-like luster, and they are stiff, brittle and possesses low stretchability and durability. So they are not so stretchable, and they are not quite durable, right? So the fibers contain about 63% of cellulose. The major use of jute is in the manufacture of sacks, bags, rugs, ropes, blankets, carpet, curtains and upholstery also. So this is one of the very important fibers of our country. Next is the cannabis sativa, that is also called hemp, right? Cannabis sativa, vernacular name hemp, and the family, that is Cannabinaceae. Very important, you must remember this, Cannabinaceae. It is one of the oldest fibers known to the mankind. It originated in the Central and the Western Asia. So this is again, it is originated in the Asia only. Later it is spread to the China and Europe. The major hemp producing countries are Romania, Hungary, Poland, Yugoslavia, India, China, Japan, Chile, Peru, Iran, and Turkey. So these are some of the major hemp producing countries. The plant is a hollow stemmed annual bearing dark green palmately compound leaves. So they are having palmately compound leaves like this. Okay. And the plant is hollow stem. The stem is hollow from inside. Plants are dioecious. The female plant are shorter, robust, while the male plant are taller and slender. So they are dioecious. That is, male plant is separate and the female plant is separate. So female plants are quite shorter, robust, while the male plant is quite taller and slender. The male flowers are borne in axillary and the terminal panicles. So this is the inflorescence, type of inflorescence that is found in the case of this plant. And female flowers are quite sessile and arranged dense in spikes. So here you can see the palmately compound leaf, right? The fruits are smooth, shining, achene, enclosed by the calyx and large bracts. Fiber is obtained mainly from the male plant, right? So this is very, very important. It is obtained mainly from the male plant, not from the female. The harvesting is done at the time of pollination. Premature harvesting can result in the lower yield and weak soft fiber, right? So in the examination, it can be asked that cannabis sativa, we can obtain fibers from the cannabis sativa from the first one, male plant, second, female plant, both male and female plant, and D, that is none. So your answer must be male plant. This thing you must remember. The delayed harvesting result in the harsh and brittle fiber. So the early harvesting and the delay harvesting are not good to obtain this particular fiber. The plant is chopped 2 to 3 centimeter above the ground with the help of knife, and cut stems are spread on the ground for drying, following by retting. So here we first, this stems are spread on the ground for drying process, and after then we can go for the retting. The fiber strands are yellowish, gray or green and possesses strength and durability. So this is quite a strength and durable fiber. Cultivation. The plant is grown in nearly all temperate region of the world. So this is grown in the temperate region of the world. So the temperature ranging, that is 17 to 27 degrees centigrade, and the rainfall is quite less if we compare to the other crop that we have just studied, that is 75 centimeter per annum. That is the Crotchorus species, right? So it requires a lot of rainfall, but here we require this 75 centimeter per annum. The fiber is used in the preparation of canvas, cables, webbing, twine, rope, and artificial sponges. Okay, so the next one is the Linum usitatissimum, that is also called as flax. Vernacular name flax or linseed, and the family that is called as Liniaceae. The family is Liniaceae. The plant has been cultivated since the prehistoric time, so it is also not a new particular crop, fiber producing crop. It has been cultivated from the prehistoric time. The presence of flax has been noted since old European and Egyptian civilization. So this particular crop has been grown since the old European and Egyptian civilization. Nowadays, it is cultivated in the temperate parts of Europe. Leading producers are France, Russia, Federation, Ukraine, Czech Republic, and Egypt. So basically, they are confined to most of the European countries. So nowadays, it is cultivated in the temperate part of the Europe. This is important. Morphology of the plant, how the plant look like. The plant is an annual herb. So it is an herb plant with a slender stem bearing alternately placed small ovate and lanceolate leaves. So leaves are quite small, ovate and lanceolate. The flowers are white or blue, present in loose, terminal, leafy racemes or open cymes. So these are the inflorescence that has been reported in the Linum usitatissimum, that is leafy racemes or sometimes cyme. The fruit is indehiscent globular capsule enclosed in a persistent calyx. So here it is a capsule. The fruit is capsule. Flex fiber is essentially a crop of temperate climate. We all know that this is grown in mostly the temperate region, that is some of the European region, and fiber occur in discrete groups or aggregates of many of cells in the pericycle, that is bast or stem fibers. Again, this is a bast or stem fiber, the pericycle part of the fiber that gives you this particular fiber. The number of fibrous bundles is about 30, with each bundle consisting of 10 to 40 individual fibers. So this is having fibers. The fibers are present in the bundles of about 30, and each bundle is having 10 to 40 individual fibers. So what happened? 10 to 40 fibers unite together and form a bundle, and there are around 30 such bundles. Okay, so they occur in quite discrete groups. Though this is the description of the group, how the group is being organized. The fiber after extraction are dried in sun and subjected to the process of rippling, stepping and retting and hackling. So the fibers, when it is extracted, it is dried in the sun, and then they are subjected to the process of rippling, stepping, retting and hacking. The fibers obtained from the leaves and stem are subjected to rippling, while the fibers obtained from the small branches are subjected to retting by immersing them in water tank for several days, so that the outer bark can be degraded in the presence of microorganism. So all this retting process, it removes the outer bark region and it gives you the fibers that are present in bundles. So here you can see this very fine type of fiber, that is flax. The plant grow well in sandy loam soil and cool temperate climate. Uses: the fibers are quite fine, durable and flexible. The fibers are used in the preparation of cambrics. Very important. This is used in the preparation of cambrics, damask, sheetings, laces of apparels and household furnishings. Coarser grades are used in the manufacture of canvas, ducks, toweling, twine, bagging and industrial sieving threads also. So this is all about this session. With this session, we have completed the fiber crops. Okay. Thank you so much.